Ethiopia is moving ahead with its grand power project, the construction of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, which has been delayed because engineers says they have to replace scheduled work done by an Ethiopian parastatal that was pulled off the job last year. Officials say they have removed some of the steelworks on the bottom outlets and replaced them with new ones. Take a listen.
The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, announced in 2011, was designed to generate more than 6,000 megawatts in a region that struggles to produce enough energy, but has proved a lightning rod for tensions in both Ethiopia and Egypt.
The length of the dam is 1.8 kilometer. The height is 1,145 meter. The quantity of RCC, roller compacted concrete, expected to fill to completion of the project is 10.2 million cubic meter. Of this, up to now, more than 8 million RCC has been already placed. So the overall completion of the main dam by now is more than 80.41%.
Officials say they've removed some of the steelworks on the bottom outlets and replaced them with new ones, and also readjusted and repaired some of the steel structure works. Controversy in Ethiopia has focused on METEC's involvement in the project to dam the Nile, but Egypt sees the effort as a threat, since the river supplies nearly 90% of its fresh water for drinking, farming and industry. Ethiopia has put the former head of METEC, Nife Dagnew, on trial after arresting him on corruption charges in November, along with dozens of employees. Early this year, the government handed contracts to fulfill METEC's work to a group of foreign companies.
The work is not stopped. It is progressing very well, and we have already here more than 5,500 employees working for all these 7 contractors. So the work is progressing pretty well, and so no problem, and we hope that the project will be completed with the planned time.
It's unclear exactly how much METEC was to blame for delays that have put the project 5 years behind schedule. The dam was initially supposed to have been finished in 2018, but an initial 2 turbines are now due to start generating 750 megawatts each in December 2020. Ethiopia's water minister, Selesi Bekele, says the entire dam is due to be completed by 2022. The hydropower dam on the Nile River is located 500 kilometers northwest of the Ethiopian capital of Addis Ababa and near the border with Sudan.
Okay, I saw the price of Brent crude around $59 a barrel this morning, and that tapered a little bit today to $58.76 a barrel because of the weak U.S. economic data that we've been talking about. Later today, we're expecting the Energy Information Agency to report U.S. inventories, 1.3 million barrels last week. That figure is going down a little bit. That dimmed crude demand outlook. Reports of output decline from the world's largest oil producers in the third quarter kept prices from falling further. But as we speak, crude oil prices is down. And the U.S. West Texas Intermediate, about lunchtime in Lagos, $53.62 on the market on what you call the continuous futures trading. That's about all for today. Let's leave it there. We'll come back to you tomorrow with a fresh edition of Your Business Incorporated. I'm Wilson Namafaya. I'll see you again.